I finally figured something out! But first, hi, how you doing? Haven't talked to you in a while. Lots going on here, lots to happen. Why is this battery dying? I just changed it. Now I have a full battery. Thank you for nothing. Just thank you in general. Anyway, I finally figured something out yesterday. I was doing some thinking yesterday, and while that is kind of a scary thought, I finally think I realized something. But before I can go into what I realized, I need to preface this with a story. To protect those in the story, I will just be saying he, she, it, them, they, we, us, you, and all those pronouns because, yes, just because I'm going not to, I don't know. Can you tell it's been a while since I've made one of these? So several weeks ago, I went down to ballroom dance on Fridays like I usually do on my Friday. It's my stress reliever for the week and I enjoy it. I go down there with some people from the school, usually only one of them, though another one usually sometimes shows up, but they haven't been there in a while. But anyway, now while it wasn't my first night there, I was still fairly new to coming there, so there were still people I didn't know. So it just so happened on this night that I got to talking to two people about this gentleman that comes to the dance every night. He's fairly older, kind of looks like he's straight out of 1974. And when I say that literally. He has the slick-backed hair, it's dyed, he wears tight clothing, everything. He wears the same, he's one of those people who wears the same thing every week, pretty much. But anyway, so there were two girls that I was talking to about this guy. One I had known from the past, going there the last few weeks, and one I had seen but really had not talked a whole lot to. And we got to talking and it was really great. And I think I might have danced with her at some point, I don't know. So then afterward, a whole bunch of us went out to be social, because I love doing that kind of stuff. And I just so happened to bring one of the best games ever to play at a bar. Product placement. Now there weren't a whole lot of us playing, so it really wasn't a great game, and the two girls that I mentioned earlier teamed up and were on a team together, which isn't really allowed, but I was like, whatever. There were 5 of us in total, I think, that played, and that includes me, even with the team of the 2 of them, and then one other guy joined their team, and I was like, that can't be done, so we don't do teams anymore. But anyway, we left, and as I was walking to my car, I found out that this girl who I had been talking to at the dance company before had parked next to me in the parking lot. Of all the places for her to have parked her car, it just happened to be right next to mine. And then the conversation just continued and continued. At one point, she took out her phone to show me a picture, and I happened to look at the time, and it was almost 3 o'clock in the morning. We ended up leaving about 3:15. I finally got back here and got to bed about 4. Now, there was a second dance the next day on Saturday, which they do once a month. They do like a 3-hour dance thing instead of a 2-hour dance. So I went down there and I got to see her again, to which we set up a time to meet and have some dinner, which was that following Tuesday. Since that Tuesday, not a whole lot has happened. We've talked a little bit. I see her whenever I go down to the dancing thing, but there really hasn't been a whole lot that's happened. And I think I finally realized why this continues to happen to me all the time. So if you need advice, listen up. When I'm interested in somebody, for some strange reason, I tend to lift them up higher than any other person that I know or associate with, even if I think they're attractive or whatnot. I do this for many reasons, mainly because I find them interesting and I want to pursue them in some way. But at the same time, I feel like maybe they see that and it turns them away, and I'm starting to feel that maybe she is seeing that I'm looking at her in a different way, or I'm pursuing her in a different way. I also find that I act differently around people that I'm interested in. I don't know if that's because I'm afraid they're gonna judge me if I'm myself. I just need to realize, and hopefully realize soon enough, that I don't need to lift somebody up higher just because I think that they're more important or I think that they're more attractive than this other person. I just need to treat them like anybody else, like they're a normal friend, and then hopefully, by the grace of God, something will happen. I'm not really looking for anything, but the fact that this happened made me think, okay, maybe this is something. People come into people's lives for a reason. Whether you believe that or not is up to you. But I think that, and I think it's important that any person we meet to try and see, okay, now what is the reason that this person has been brought into my life? It could be to better you, it could be to better somebody around you, it could be to better your life, or whatever it is. Just be patient. You don't have to lift people up higher than they need to be. You just need to be yourself and not make it awkward, which I have a hard time doing. I hope this video made sense. It's been a while since I've done one of these, and I'm hopefully going to continue. I really want to continue because I like making these. Well, that's all from here. Have a great week. Welcome to fall. Yes, fall is here now. Yes, awesome. One of the best seasons ever. All right, have a great week. I'll see you later.